Be it exercising. You want to go jogging, play tennis, or any exercise. Will you agree with me? You need good climate?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to the work sphere. Professionally or in business. You want to do well, good climate?
Yes.
You need to say yes. And also the personal front, at home. Be it with your parents, your siblings, your spouse, your children, your neighbors. You need a good climate?
Yes.
Friends, if that is the case professionally, personally, socially, then why not at Toastmasters? Will you agree with me? Even a Toastmaster club needs a good climate.
Yes.
Thank you. This Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, welcome guests. This is what this project is all about. The Success of the Club series talks about a club being healthy, a good climate. Broadly speaking, there are two factors. The learning environment, which I think in our club is good, more than good, in terms of the environment, the seating arrangement, the hall, all that's fine, very kind, got to thank the Lord for it, wonderful. However, the other factor, member interactions, is something which I feel we could raise the bar. I know it's very tough, Mr. President, but perhaps we could consider having a little longer breaks. The earlier breaks were 10 minutes, now it's come down to 5. You know, I barely got my second muffin, my first muffin, and the time manager comes running and says, hey, get back in the room. I mean, that's the time members get a chance to speak, and that time is curtailed. So earlier days we used to sometimes meet at 6:15. Some would argue and say, come on Vijay, get real. Bangalore's traffic is crazy, 54 lakh vehicles. I can't come at 6:30. Can I come at 6:15? Yes. There was kind of something to entice members, if I use the word. Coffee, tea was served during the colder times of the year. Warmer times of the year, as of now, no? Some cool drinks, heavy drinks, right? A little bit of some cookies. The point is we got to interact. We just come here, it's wonderful learning, but never interaction. Okay friends, now this presentation I bring the 3 parts, I call it LGM. No Arun Matthias, not Lieutenant Government Marketing. LGM stands for, lead by example. The L, G is that's how we take care of our guests and members. The M is the members part, how we deal with members. Let's get into the first part. Leading by example. The first thing I feel, every member should come prepared with his or her goal. Over the years I've seen people walk into the meeting, it's 6:30, 6:24, the MC, doesn't happen nowadays but earlier, the MC and the VP education, time manager. The poor guy is sweating, he's wondering why the hell I came on time. I'm the time manager. 6:28, another person walks in, counter, and the person, me! He's already first star, he's our first. Third guy, grammar, he just stays take a hammer and wants to back the MC. So my humble request, every member taking up a role, please come prepared. Now, the first that comes first is the sergeant at arms. And in our club it's always been a gentleman, so I won't say he or she. But I've seen some she's coming and helping the sergeant at arms. Very lucky sergeant at arms, I must say. Very nice. It's a very daunting, demanding, challenging task. Not only sergeant at arms, any role, setting up the venue, putting the chairs in place, table, whatever, all your rewards, those banners. So we must offer help. That leads to healthy club climate. This is one area I feel, even though we're the largest club in Bangalore, perhaps Asia, perhaps in India, in terms of membership, we always have this succession planning challenge. Now, as I speak, the immediate past president and the current president would start burning the midnight oil. Who would be the next 7 officers to take our club from July to December 2015? That shouldn't be the case when we have almost 70-80 members. That should not be the case. In fact, there should be a kind of election for all the 7 officers. Now guess, for those who are coming the first time, Toastmasters offers 2 tracks. Communication, leadership. We come here and speak as a communication track. The other track running parallelly, simultaneously at the same time, leadership track. And that's when you don different hats, the president who's on speak today, the vice president of education, he's the one who sets all the meeting goals. There, I think my humble request, serve the plate. Instead of being, oh my gosh, next 6 months I've got to be in the committee. Change the attitude. Hey, raise your hand up and say, I want to be in the committee. You've got to volunteer for roles. That's important, friends. Just don't think about your communication track, also your leadership track. Now, it's supporting. Now, members, especially new members, very challenging. They just come in over here, they overawed with the situation. They see someone, a CC10. A CC10 is, a competent communicator, project 10, and that speaker is speaking excellently well. And this new member is, such as ruffled. I can't just speak like that. I can't speak like that really. I think they need our support of those things. You got a little bit of hand holding and tell them it's possible. But everything takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So they need our support. I don't know how many of you observe on the second part, the LGM, the G part, the guests. How many of you observe when I come in, I make it a point to talk to all the guests. Since his apologies today was the exception to that rule, I came here to check up my equipment, whether this USB was working and all that. I was doing my homework. That apart, every meeting, I make it a point to touch base with guests. Because I know I was a guest 13 years back in this club, and a member made me feel, warm, welcome, and very comfortable. So I go out, ask them their name, what they're doing. Please greet guests. Because greeting is one thing, but you got to strike up a conversation, a little bit of small talk, polite conversation. It's just that don't say, okay, hi Vijay, what's your name? Prakash, okay. And Prakash, he's totally in the dark. There's no light at all. Thanks, Ganesh. Talk to me a little bit, right? They've come here, and that's the beauty of Toastmasters. We learn how to interact with people, our interpersonal skills. So strike up a conversation. Guests are bound to have doubts about Toastmasters. In fact, one guest asked me, Toastmasters Club. I said, yeah, club. He stressed on the word Toastmasters Club. Now, toast, for those of us who don't, we raise a toast, right? Samuel, a little bit of wine in that. We raise a toast, then we call it club. We do it on Friday evenings. And, the guests are wondering, so that's the secret. Because of that, you guys speak on the stage. What the hell? I'll raise a toast at home only. So they have doubts. You want to answer those questions. Gentlemen, I just don't mean when you see guests of the opposite gender at this point. A lighter note, yes? Treat the guest as a friend. This is one big family. Don't differentiate between a member and a guest. Make them feel comfortable. I was just talking to Dinesh. Where is Dinesh? Yeah. Now, there's no hard and fast rule. Toastmasters, one beautiful forum. There's no hard and fast rule that the guest comes, he or she is going to join this club. There are about 60 chapters in Bangalore, counting. About 15-20 community clubs like ours, about 40-45 corporate clubs. Now, guests, it's your prerogative. You have the choice to decide which club you want to go in terms of convenience. Whether it's this club, in terms of distance, whether you can connect with the members, you're comfortable here, you get that feeling factor. If not, give them the other options where they would like to join. Moving on to the M part. As a member, be a mentor. Now, guests and coming for the first time, the beautiful part about Toastmasters is hand-holding. You're just not thrown the deep end. A seasoned, experienced Toastmaster would guide you through your journey. Right? So that apart, I would suggest members, just not the assigned mentor. Anyone in his or her capacity can be a mentor to a new member. Tell them what happens, the benefits, egg them on to go on with their speeches. As I speak, Ashok is here, very busy gentleman. So, he said, I'm contemplating giving my CC2 next week. So I told him, go ahead. Well, Sahil, I know Sahil where this point is coming from. Okay, fine now. When I meant show interest in others, I meant in their Toastmasters journey. Right? Communication leadership track, how many projects they completed. Because all of us tend to, get complacent. We try to throw in the towel and say, I've lost interest, I can't get a copy for my speech, I'm not getting slots, and a number of excuses, umpteen number of excuses. So there you got to help the person, right? Why? What is the challenge? Is it because of your work, because of the distance or the time commuting, because you're not able to have a mentor? What is it? Now, I was talking to Dinesh about Vice President Education, second officer. And this gentleman, Ratan, I fully empathize with him. It's a very challenging role. He gets speakers and all the role takers, the Toastmaster, the table topic master, the general evaluator, a lot of things to do. And last minute, if someone backs up, I mean, that's like the last nail in the coffin. So the least we could do is, right, when I was VP Education 2006, as I learned from my previous VP Education, very simple. Send out the agenda in advance and bottom asterisk, like the terms and conditions, fine print. For some reason you can't make it to the meeting, no problem. Just find a replacement. That's all. 6 months, wonderful. 80% who took up the roles came. And 20% did not come, gave me replacements. Nothing? Consider that. Right? If they are not considered, you consider this. Well, 4 weeks ago, I gave a project speech on, the same club series. Motivate, evaluate to motivate. Right? The thing is, we come here to learn, improve and grow. And many people are giving a whitewash. Oh, fantastic speech. Awesome speech. Brilliant speech. And the speaker is wondering, where do I improve now? If I'm really that good, why did I come back here, man? I've arrived. So, evaluators, please. I mean, we know the sandwich technique, right? In fact, I know people will be cursing me. I'm a bloke who focuses more on the areas of improvement. And I might sound a tad harsh, but I touch base with the speakers and find out they say, no, Vijay, it's good you told us this. So you got to give them tips how they can improve. Now friends, will you agree with me? Human beings, the most important they crave for. What is it? Is it money? Sorry? Punishment? Recognition. Appreciation. Absolutely. And every journey, milestone the speaker, the Toastmaster completes, go up to him and tell him, hey, great job done. Wonderful, welcome to the club, common communicator, advanced leader, whatever it is. That makes them feel good and makes them, take up the next set of projects. Camaraderie, I think that's the one Toastmaster which let me tell you, I was shy, an introvert, a man of few words. I couldn't talk to one person. I was that nervous. Toastmasters helped me come out of my shell. And now some Toastmasters want to put me back into my shell now. And I'm shell shocked. Right? So this is the place. And that's why I told you, Mr. President, earlier, a little more time we need. Maybe 10 minutes before the meeting, a little longer breaks, just have 3 speeches. It's very, very important, camaraderie. Because if that's not happening, you really don't improve. Because it's just not what we discuss online. If I call this online, offline, we learn more. We talk to members about speeches. How's your journey? What's going on? I think that's one area I felt. Even I told you in the first slide, member interaction. That's one thing we consider. So friends, before I sign off, I just want to say one thing. A club is as good as its members are. And if the members really have to make it a very good club climate, we have to learn to come here regularly. Be active, that's first, most important, be active. When you come here, active means not coming here, I'm active, I'm coming. I'm sorry, I beg to differ. You just come sit on the benches, warm the benches, fold your hands and say, wow, great speech, man. Oh, table topics. Oh, you just topped it, amazing. That's fine. What about your journey? You'll only improve, learn and grow when you come on the stage. I think Mr. President is take the stage, right? The theme for this term. Take the stage. Don't take it from here and go off. What the President means is come onto the stage. And then, I bet my last tripping, the club will be one of the best in terms of climates. Back to the MC.